we are back again on the next episode of Your Comic Star Ocean. Not Star Ocean, not yet. Final Fantasy, getting a little confused here. PS1 playthroughs, MLB, The Show 08. The tasty cranberry juice. My razor off the ground here, so I don't accidentally step on it. Let's continue. Let's go. Triangle. Press X. Hit it.
Good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Excellent. Getting the hang of it.
That's not what you consider a sweeping slider. That's a nasty slider. Tough to do anything with that.
I think that's good. I'm actually doing good. Doing well. This is great. Anyway, back to the story. All right. So, as it stands in Up, Ellie, the love of this dude's life, is dead. Alright, and if this has been the movie,
Now here's the first pitch.
dang it.
In the dirt here.
I don't know what's going. Yeah,
Was I watching a movie?
I thought maybe. Try to remember what movie it was though. Was it anything?
No, all around it.
Yay! Anyway, let's see here.
Foul straight back.
Wow! Physics in here are amazing. Anyway, so as it stands, Homegirl's dead. Now, this has been the whole movie of Up. That would have been interesting, but it was not the whole movie of Up. This is the prologue. Okay, the first 5 minutes of the movie, and we're like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. What's gonna happen now? And things get weird then. Basically, you have a guy who's basically all alone, who's all hanging out all by himself.
Actually, you have a container of Deca wipes?
Dang it! Where are we going?
No?
Too low. Too low! I know that was impossible.
I have no comments that you want to hear.
I know that was impossible. What in the world is that about? X. People trying to steal bases. Awesome stuff in the background. Oh my goodness. Is that CSU? Yeah, that's CSU. I don't know. No, that's Tower. Could that be Tower City? I don't know.
Most harmless thing you've seen her eat.
I'm still getting the hang of that. If it's the same as backyard baseball, that'll be fine with me. And I think it is. You press X for home, square for third, triangle for second, and circle for base, for first, and it's pretty cool. A sinker. Okay, yeah. So I'm starting to get the hang of the whole timing system. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, though. So, and then basically, okay, you're going like, oh, hey, what kind of emotional dramas are going to happen next? You've seen this incredible, opus, this incredible stuff happen. Oh boy. So yeah, I found the right perfect, thing on there. It's like 5 seconds. Like, That's Tower City right there. That is Tower City right there. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. Circle. Anyway. Yay, you got it. You got it. Cheap seat. No. Field side. Yeah, not court side. Field side. I like this. I'm liking these sports games, even though this is more complicated. This is very kind of complicated here. There you go. Anyway, well, dude, whatever. Let me think. Basically, what you got is you got Blessed. So you have him all by himself, living, wallowing in his grief, and then you have the kid, the kid who's now an old man, wallowing in his, living by himself, wallowing in his grief. Basically sad about how Ellie died without being able to do her adventure, and you're like, okay, this is crazy, and it's like, oh my goodness, and you're like, what, this is terrible, this is crazy, and then it's like, oh yeah, now there's like a construction site all over, that once his house gone, you know, but he can't get rid of him, you know. Then there's like this one dude is, you know, has an issue with the mailbox, but you know this, you know, the mailbox, right? And the mailbox, you have to remember all the way back to when you saw the montage. They painted that mailbox together. Oh my gosh, you know, don't touch that mailbox. No, no, oh, man. Sort of. I like Indians. I like seeing you guys win. That's nice. But I'm on a different team. I'm on the old team now. So I'm like, no. Go crazy. Anyway, though. So it's like really weird. No, and then it's like, you know, you're going, oh no, it's like, see, he painted that house. You know, he painted it. This is terrible. You know, he painted that mailbox. So you know, when you see that guy. When you see that guy like going like, you know, trying to get rid of the mailbox, you're like, you know, you agree with, you know, with the dude with Mr. the old guy, because he's like, oh yeah, get you know, get him, don't leave us alone. Like, no, he's mine. You know, it's like, yeah, you know, would have worked better if he had been mean. If that guy had been mean, though, the guy was nice. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. I was like, hey, I said leave it alone. Like, oh, how could you hit me after I said I was sorry? Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Assault the battery. No. Get it. No. Get it. Dang it. Thanks. Wow. No. But anyway, it's like, okay. It's like, okay. You know, you know, and so the guy is then put on, you know, trial for, you know, assaulting this guy. And now he has to go live in an old folks home or something, and it's like, what the heck, you know, this is terrible, this is horrible, and then it's like, now how does he get away, you know, like thinking, how will he get away, you know, what is he gonna do, you know, in a real life story, give me, there you go, in a real life story, getting me, that's right. Yeah, in real life, it'd probably be like he sneaks away during the night, you know, and gets a truck and goes on a road trip, or gets a truck or some other thing, goes on a road trip or something like that, or a truck or car, something goes on a road trip, and Russell's in the truck, you know, and just, yeah, that would have been cool. But they decided to go for the weirdest and most outlandish thing ever. Somehow he's able to get a bunch of this helium, that super special helium, that makes it so you can lift anything you want, and he lifts his house with it. Now, the issue with this situation is that it's weird, very strange. It's meant to be real life. Now, if that had been like a dream, this whole thing had been a dream, that would have been one being different, kind of. It would have been in his imagination, it would have been cool, but this is weird stuff. Stuff starts taking weird turns here because it's some weird stuff. Because it's like, what? That's impossible. Okay, death exists. Okay, this is real life, death exists, but you can lift your entire house with balloons, okay? You can control the house while flying through a storm with balloons. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now you're in this strange world with talking dogs. What? The dogs who have like the collar, have this collar on that makes so their thoughts can be heard as words. That's definitely different. But but then there's the issue here. There's like reality, there's fantasy, there's like superhero stuff, which is like a mixture of both. A mixture of both. Incredibles, for instance, there was real life. Death existed there. You know, you could die, but you could also have superpowers. You could also have superpowers. You could also have giant robots. You could also have close stuff. So that can work if you do it right. Unfortunately, I don't think they did it right. Because then it's like, okay. You know, now reality is suspended. That's what it felt like to me. Reality is suspended. Russell's hanging out with him in the house. You know, they have to get along, you know, Russell doesn't want anyone bothering him, you know, as he wallows in his grief. The old guy doesn't want anything bothering him while he's wallowing in his grief. Russell is like, oh my gosh, I need someone to hang out with because I'm in a weird situation. So basically, they're forced to have to hang out together. They meet the dog, Doug the dog, I don't know exactly. Then they meet the Kevin, they meet Kevin, the giant bird thing that the adventurer, the now psychotic adventurer wants to get, to capture so that he can prove to the world that he is. He is a real scientist. You know, he made all kinds of other inventions that you can easily prove to the world are real. It's really kind of, it's really kind of, and he's been there for who knows how long. I don't know how old this guy is because he was old when when the old guy was a kid. So this guy is like super old. What the heck? This is weird stuff. You know, it's weird. It's weird. It just keeps getting weird. It keeps staying weird, and just anyway. Back to the thing. Looking for some extra pop in your bat. All modes except rookie mode. You can swing the fences by pressing the square button instead of swinging for contact by pressing X. You know, hitting for power makes you prone to hitting in much easier outs. Okay, that's true. Okay, we're gonna bat now. So let's go. No.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Delete the cat game. No, I'm just gonna delete the cat game. You eat that program, delete the cat game.
And the pitch.
All of it.
Dang it!
Nothing in two.
I know.
On the outer half of the plate, he can still get around to that thing.
Never mind. Whatever. Whatever, man. We're just doing this because it's the game. We gotta make sure do a whole game. Give this game a chance, you know.
Speed's effective. You saw it right there. That's what you gotta do. Aaron Salsa will be the batter.
Okay. Anyway, though, here's the big deal, though. So ask yourself how you swung and missed it. The pitch for accessing MLB's swing analysis. After swinging and missing a pitch, press L3 while in between pitches to access the display. The display will show you the timing of the swing and location of the swing and the location of the pitch. Okay. Whatever. For this contact thing here.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Yep.
One of the reasons this guy's been in the bigs for so long is that he knows the importance of first pitch strikes.
So that's weird stuff. Very weird stuff.
Dang it. Comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
Yeah, these graphics are amazing, I have to say, though. It's amazing. So, yeah. I'm going for contacts. We're going to try to go. Take it.
Started to go around there, but he holds up 0-1.
Alright, I'm not happy about that. Go for power this time. I really want to get that. Take it.
And Slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Oh well. Sorry. And better luck next time.
First time through the lineup.
Give me. Thank you. Anyway, though, let's see. So it's just weird. That movie just was so plain, just whipsaw. That's the word, because it's like, okay, you know, that's real. That's not real. You know, reality's not real. Yes.
I need pillows for Alyssa's bed.
Okay. Okay.
Alyssa, this is your last chance. We need to do this shit.
All right. Well, see you guys next time. Next episode of Hero Comics, PS1 playthroughs. As I finish up this game eventually. Hopefully I get to finish the game eventually. Going on to like I think there's SOCOM next, then like Madden or something like that. But we'll figure it out what's going on. See if they're any good. Check it out on YouTube and DeviantArt. See you next.